Applebaum. I'm so excited that you came here today because I want to show you how to use LinkedIn every day with artificial intelligence to post high quality content, to engage in a meaningful way, to add new connections, to build real relationships, and to get exposure on LinkedIn. So, if you're watching this live right now, just let me know that you're here. Let me know where you're dialing in from. Put the chat in the chat. Just let me know where you're coming from. Also, let me know what you do for a living. Like, what is your role? Are you in HVAC? Are you in construction? Are you in marketing? What do you do for a living? And of course, give this a little light bulb. If you're watching the replay, if you're watching the live, give it a little round of applause and hit the repost button so more people can see this. Let's dig right in to our lessons. First, I want to introduce myself. My name is Joe Applebaum. Hello. I'm the CEO of Ajax Union. I've been running Ajax Union for 15 years. It's a digital marketing agency. I was fortunate enough to grow the company to be on the Inc. 500 as one of the fastest growing companies in the US. And one of the ways that I get business is by using LinkedIn. LinkedIn has been a huge source of business for me. And I want to show you how I use LinkedIn to be effective. So let me share my screen and bring you right into LinkedIn. Now, this is my recent activity. If you go to anyone's profile on LinkedIn, I click on my profile, I'll be able to see a background banner, and a lot of people don't have their background banner optimized. I'll see a photo, a name, a headline. As you scroll lower, you start seeing little cards. You have the resources cards on your own profile. You have the featured card if you featured some posts. So, for example, I featured this one over here, How to Get Clients with LinkedIn. I also featured my networking one sheet. I featured my newsletter. I featured a video, the 6-step process for having conversations with a connection on LinkedIn. I featured, hello, my name is Joe Applebaum, but you know that already. A post, an image post. So there's lots of different types of posts that you can feature. If you keep scrolling down, you'll see the activity box. The activity box is where you can see people's posts, comments, videos, images, my newsletter, the events. The events are like the live events that I've done. I've done quite a few live events. If you want to go back to posts and see all posts, you can see somebody's all their posts. Now, I highly, highly recommend looking at other people's posts to see what they're posting for a few reasons. Number one is so that you can stay top of mind with them by leaving a comment. So I'm going to like my own post, and I do recommend you guys like your own post. And by the way, I see Christopher over here commented on this post. He said he's from Nashville and he does medical sales. I love that. I'm going to give this a little like, and I'm going to say thank you for engaging. And I'm going to tag him by pressing the @ sign and typing in Christopher and his last name. And hopefully it finds him. You see the picture matches because there might be multiple Christopher Hootens. I click on his picture and now I tagged him. Now I press reply and I just replied to his comment. Now I did that manually. I can have AI, artificial intelligence, do that for me. It's very powerful. Now, if I want to see all the recent comments that people are leaving, I just click on more recent and it shows me the most recent comments. So if you're watching this and I see we have over a dozen people watching this live right now, give this a little like and make sure that you let me know where you're dialing in from and what you do for a living, just like Christopher did. And maybe I'll pull up your profile just like I'm pulling up Christopher's profile and I'll give you a little shout out. Christopher here, as I analyze his profile, has a verified profile. If you want to learn how to verify your profile on LinkedIn, just write verify in the chat. He uses the pronoun he, him. I use the pronoun. You want to see my pronoun? I actually have a pretty cool pronoun. If I may say so myself, my pronoun is marketing expert. I can change my pronoun pretty easily. I just click on this little pencil. Okay. And I go here where it says enter custom pronoun. I put in a custom pronoun and then I can change it to whatever I want. So, for example, I could say LinkedIn trainer, LinkedIn AI trainer. Look at that. LinkedIn AI trainer. Boom. I just changed it from marketing expert to LinkedIn AI trainer. And if I refresh my own profile, you see the way it changed next to my little name over here. It says LinkedIn AI trainer. I like that. I like the way that I leverage the custom pronoun. By the way, what is your number one keyword? I'm curious to know in the chat. Go ahead, tell me your number one keyword. And I'm going to click on show all posts. And then I'm going to see the people that are commenting. Right over here, I press comments. And then I see Peter Andrews said hi. I'm going to give it a like. I'm going to control click on Peter Andrews. So it opens up in a new tab over here. And it looks like Peter Andrews is from India. Okay, so I want to tell you a couple things about Peter Andrews' profile. Because he doesn't have a picture of a person here, instantly it loses credibility. Because he doesn't have a background banner, that also loses credibility. You see that? Because he doesn't have 500 plus connections, that also shows me that he's not very active or he's new on LinkedIn. And if I scroll down, I see he hasn't posted or she hasn't posted. I see the experience is here, but there's no recommendations or endorsements or anything like that. So this profile is missing a lot of key information that doesn't allow me to really trust this person. I'm not saying you're not a trustworthy person. I'm saying your profile doesn't come across as trustworthy because you're missing certain things on your profile that would allow me to trust you more. If you want to learn how to build trust on LinkedIn, write trust in the chat. I'm curious to know how many of you want to build trust on LinkedIn. I do have resources on building trust on LinkedIn. Now, I posted something on LinkedIn. 160 people saw this so far today. You see that? This was 50 minutes ago, 50 minutes ago. Now, if I want to promote this post, I can click on these three little dots. I can click on copy link to post. Then I can go to the comments of another post, and then I can simply click delete this UTM code here, and then I can just paste it right here. You see that? I can paste it, and I'm going to say, check out my recent post. Check out my recent post. You see that? And I'm going to copy this entire thing, and I'm going to press post. So now I just promoted this post under a different post. You see that? That's very powerful. Now, what I can also do is I can send this post to a few of my connections. So if I go to my messages, I'll see I have certain groups that I can send this to so my connections see it. You see this? I have a few groups over here that I see people are writing things. For example, Audrey just wrote Happy Hanukkah on these three groups. I'm going to go to Audrey's post over here, and I'm going to give this post a little bit of love. You see that? Wishing everyone a happy, wonderful Hanukkah. I'm going to give it a little heart. I'm going to click on my AI. I'm going to click on build rapport. I'm going to give it a reflective tone. I'm going to press generate. It's going to read her post, and it's going to say, Happy Hanukkah, Audrey. Wishing you and everyone is celebrating a joyous holiday season. Now, if I had to type all that up, you know it would not take me 3 seconds. It would not take me 3 seconds. But not only did the AI type it up for me, and if you want to learn how to use this AI, just write AI in the chat. I'll send you a link to this AI and I'll show you how it works. But do you see the way I did this? And now this is how I stay top of mind with people and build relationships. Using artificial intelligence, it saves me a ton of time. So if you're not using AI with LinkedIn, you are missing out. Now, some people think it's inauthentic to use AI. I think it's inauthentic not to be active. That's what I think. I think it's inauthentic not to be active. So for me, I'm building relationships with people. I'm dropping comments. I couldn't agree more with your post. In today's fast paced corporate world, it's easy to get distracted by the pings and rings. Okay, I'm going to tag him by the pings and rings and dings. I think I even missed our meeting, and I am not happy about that. But broken focus can determine our success. It could be detrimental to our success. I'd love to learn more about your program. I'd love to connect again soon and have a conversation about this concept with you. Okay, so now I'm going to press post, and I just left a comment, and I customized the comment. So I didn't just randomly just use AI. I used AI to help me draft this well written comment. And then I edited the comment. I mentioned him and I edited it into something that is so personalized that AI can't possibly know that I had a call set up with him and I missed it and that we didn't end up connecting. AI can't possibly know that yet. It will eventually, but it can't know this yet. Now, we are running an event called the LinkedIn Influencer Summit, and the LinkedIn Influencer Summit is happening very, very soon. So, what I want to do is I want to use artificial intelligence to help me be able to write a post about the LinkedIn Influencer Summit. So, if I want to first pull the information, I type in Influencer Summit 2024. And this is the Influencer Summit 2024 landing page. You see that? This is the landing page for Influencer Summit. We have me and Esty hosting, and we have all these amazing people right over here. You see that? Now, what I want to do is I want to create a post. So, how do I create a post for this on LinkedIn without spending a ton of time? How do I do this? Well, what I do is I use artificial intelligence. Do you want to see how I use AI to do this? Say, show me, Joe, in the chat. I'm curious to know if anybody's even watching this. I want you guys to interact with me. Let me know what you do for a living. And also let me know who you want to meet. The more comments I get, the more encouragement I have. Give me a round of applause too. Click on this little thing. Give me a little round of applause, just like that. Click the repost button. If you're watching this live, it might look like this. You'll see a big video. You'll see it says Mark. What up, Joe? Mark? What up, Mark? How's it going? Okay, I can give this a like right over here. You can click the repost button so more people see it, and I can see who reposted something. So I'll call you out. If you repost it, I'll give you a little shout out. Hit the repost button right now. It doesn't take much time to just hit that little button. If you want to learn how to use artificial intelligence, just write AI. Oh, it looks like Christopher wants to learn. Okay, so let me show you this. This is really, really cool. And by the way, Simone, thank you so much for the kind words. I'm doing a LinkedIn lesson now, and I'm teaching people how to be able to leverage LinkedIn on a daily basis. Now, I don't use LinkedIn all day. I don't use it all day, but I use it often enough. Now, I want to connect with Simone. Simone seems like a nice person, okay? Especially from her comment, she seems like a nice person. And if I click on posts and I explore, she posted 12 hours ago. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give her a connection note. Now, see it says follow back. That means she's following me right now. So I'm going to click on connect. I'll take it to the next level and I'm going to add a note for Simone. Now, I'm not sure what to write here. So I'm going to rely on the artificial intelligence to help me decide what I should write in the box. Simone, I admire your work as a brand strategist. I believe we can mutually benefit by shared interest in AI. Now I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm going to first press the insert button because I like it. And then I'm going to add, thanks for engaging on my live. Thanks for engaging on my live today. Are you open to connecting on LinkedIn? Send. Now, it typed her name up for me. It wrote up an entire note. This is powerful. If you're curious to know what tool I'm using this tool called Evy AI, EVY AI. And this tool allows you to leave comments. So, for example, if I'm on Simone's profile, I'm going to close out of Peter's profile. I'm going to go back to Simone's profile, and I see that she recently posted here. I'm going to click on her post, and I'm going to step up and give her a nice comment. Now, she didn't get any likes, and she didn't get any comments on this post, and there's a reason why. There's a reason why she didn't get any comments on this post, because she doesn't have a call to action for people to leave a comment. She didn't make it easy for people to leave a comment. So I'm going to show you how I create a post for the LinkedIn Influencer Summit right now. By the way, it's going to say, hey, and I'll show you how it does it automatically. It adds all the call to action automatically. Hey, Simone, great post. As a CEO entrepreneur in the marketing industry, my focus is diversification and scaling. I'm excited to achieve new levels of success. Okay, so I'm going to press post. Oh, I'm excited new level of success, innovative strategies, especially with EvyAI.com, where I help people with AI. Okay, I'm going to press post, and you see I kind of customized the comment a little bit. I even promoted my business just like that. So I'm the only one that commented in the past 12 hours, and that builds clout. If you're not commenting on a regular basis on people's profiles, on their posts, you're not building clout. And I want you to build clout with people. Now, using AI, that saves you a ton of time. So if you go to EvyAI.com, you can get registered for free. This doesn't cost any money to try it out. Now, if you want to upgrade, of course, it costs money to upgrade because it costs me money. Once you press the login button, there's a post writer on the left side. If I click on post writer, I can simply decide what my goal is. There's ask a question, celebrate others, common myths, company updates. You see that? Informational, introduction, networking. You see that? Provide value, promotional. So I'm going to click on promotional. Then the tone I'm going to have is going to be inspirational. And then the persona that I have here is going to be the Joe Apfelbaum persona. Okay, so that's the Joe Apfelbaum persona, promotional, inspirational. Now I'm going to take some content, learn the proven systems to maximize LinkedIn in 2024. Okay, I'm going to copy that information into this hole. Okay, so I'm literally just copying information. If I just pasted this into LinkedIn, it would be terrible. It would be terrible. Who wants to read this? Nobody wants to read this. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste this information just like this. I'm going to copy some more information from there. And I'm going to copy a little more information. During your free training, you'll discover like that. Okay. And I am just going to paste this in right here as well. Okay. So I just pasted some information from the website. I'm going to press GPT-4, which is a little bit of a smarter AI, and I'm going to press generate. Now, this is going to take probably 30 to 45 seconds for it to generate the post, and we'll come back to this. But in the meantime, what I want to let you know is that using artificial intelligence with LinkedIn will save you a ton of time. Now, if I want to post something on LinkedIn, it's really simple. I don't have to go to EviAI's platform. I can use the Chrome extension. So I have the Chrome extension installed, and then I can click on Start a Post, and then I can click on this little purple box, and I can have the post be written right over here. You see that? Right here, I can write the post, but I'm writing it in the platform. For some of you that don't want a Chrome extension, I'm writing it inside the platform. Now, I'm also going to choose an image. Now, I already created an image, and I put it on my desktop somewhere. So I'm going to look for this image. I'm going to type in Influencer Summit. Okay, let's see what this is. Summit. Oh, that's the wrong summit. All right, so I guess I didn't create this image. I am going to delete that image over here, discard. And I'm just going to take a screenshot of this right over here. Okay, so I'm going to take a screenshot of this right here. So the way that I take a screenshot is I use a tool called Snagit. And I'm able to simply just click on image. You see, I'm going to pull it right here. You see this little thing? It says capture. I press capture. I'm going to click like this, just like that. So it's kind of like a little bit longer, just like that. And now I'm going to press File, Save As. It's going to save it on the desktop. I'm going to call it Influencer Summit 2024 dash and press Enter. Okay, so now I have a little image. I'm going to close this just like that. I'm going to go back into LinkedIn. I'm going to click on the little Start a Post button. I'm going to go back to my desktop. I'm going to find this Influencer Summit image. I'm going to open it. I'm going to put it in here. So now I have the image here. But where do I get all the content for this image? Well, remember, we told AI to create it for us, and in 30 to 45 seconds and created it. So now I'm going to press copy. It just created this entire thing for me. And I'm going to analyze this for you to show you how easy it is. Maximize LinkedIn in 2024. LinkedIn is no longer an online resume. It's a goldmine for small business owners, blah, blah, blah. Join the online summit. All you need is a computer and internet connection. Meet your hosts, SD Star and Joe Apfelbaum. I'm going to tag Joe Apfelbaum and many other influencers. Okay. During this one-day training, you'll discover how to da 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 da. Okay. Like this post, leave a comment if you're joining, and let's maximize LinkedIn together. Now, do you see how easy it was for me to write this post? Like this post and leave a comment if you're going to be joining us. Let's maximize LinkedIn together. Click the link below to reserve. Instead of click the link below to reserve, I'm going to say click the link. Click on the comments to get the link to reserve your space now. Don't miss out on this rare opportunity. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to type in Influencer Summit 2024 alert. Alert. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press post. Okay. I just posted a post. Look how easy it was for me to post this post. Just write wow in the chat if that was so easy and you think you can do that yourself. Write wow in the chat. Now I'm going to see who's been chatting over here. Guys, let me know where you're dialing in from and let me know what you do for a living in the comments. I'd love to see you inside the comments. I'm going to press see all posts. And now you see I just posted this just like that. You see that? It's just here. I'm going to link to that inside the comments here for you guys. And I'm actually going to delete this little UTM code here. And I'm going to see sign up for the summit here. So now you guys can come back to it. Control A, Control C, post. And now you can do that just like that. You can sign up to the summit just like that. Now I'm going to click on most recent just to kind of see who's been commenting. You see, because some of you have been commenting. Big wow, Mark said. Thank you, Mark. Let me pull up Mark's profile here. I'm going to give Mark a shout out. I'm going to give Cindy a shout out. Simone said it's a huge time saver. Thanks, Simone. Christopher said, show us. So I just showed you how I took a screenshot and how I used AI by copying and pasting information from a website, and it basically did everything. Sure, did I customize it a little bit? Yes, I customized it a little bit. Am I going to keep customizing it and making it better and offering better stuff? Yes, I'm going to always keep customizing. Customizing is the key. All right, because writing is human, editing is divine. I learned that from Stephen King. All right, so let's pull up Mark's profile. So this is Mark's profile here. Mark is verified. That's great. I love your photo. I see he's in Denver metropolitan area. He has 3,000 followers. Amazing. It looks like he's already following me here on LinkedIn. And I'm going to connect with Mark. Now, do you guys remember how I used artificial intelligence to connect with Mark? How I used it to connect with Simone, I mean? Do you remember how I used artificial intelligence to connect with Simone? I'm going to do it again. I'm going to click the More button. I'm going to click Connect. I'm going to use Add a Note. I'm going to click Evie AI right over here. I'm going to press Generate. I'm going to use the faster version 3.5 this time. Let's connect on LinkedIn to explore potential opportunities. I'm going to add, thanks for coming to the live. Thanks for coming to the live. Let's connect. Okay. I'm going to press send, and it just send Mark a connection request. It's that easy. I want you guys to do that on a daily basis. Send a few connection requests every day. That'll help you so much. Now, if I want to be able to summarize Mark's profile, because I'm not sure what Mark does for a living, I'm going to press Save Profile, which saves it into Evie AI. Then I'm going to click the drop down button, and I'm going to click on Summarize Profile. Now, typically, when I read a profile, it takes me some time to read a profile. Maybe it takes me a minute. Maybe it takes me 2 minutes, even just to read this headline here. We assist with scaling your business with more online visibility through lead generation, lead capture, and automated systems to save your business time and money. That took me about 10 seconds to read. But in the time that it takes me to read his name, his headline, what he does for a living, and all that, I can have the AI create an entire summary for me, which includes everything that's in his about section, everything that's in his experience section, everything that's all over his profile. And it's really, really powerful to be able to do that, to be able to have that summary. Now, all the summaries and everything that I do gets saved right in the home of Evie AI. You see that? I have it all in the home. So I have my invitations, my posts, my comments, everything that I've ever done gets saved here. If you have a premium account with Evie AI, and now we're having a special on our premium. We're having a special where we're offering 50% off the annual package where you get unlimited posts for less than 50 cents a day. So it's very, very affordable. We're making this very affordable so anyone could be posting, engaging, leaving comments, messaging on a daily basis. So I highly recommend you guys take a moment to do that. Now, if I click on Save Profiles, you'll see Mark's profile is saved inside Evie AI. If I want to see all his recent content, I just click on Recent Activity, and that'll take me straight to his posts. So if I want to leave a comment, and by the way, I see he hasn't posted in 3 weeks, Mark, I recommend you create a post today. If I want to be able to drop a comment on his post, I literally just select my goal, select my tone, select my persona, and drop a comment just like that. If I want to tag him, I tag him. I make sure to read the comment first. Looking forward to seeing more of your strategies. Keep breaking those chains. You see that? Just like that. Very, very powerful. Now, we are running a program next year in 2024. It's a full day of LinkedIn training. So if you want LinkedIn training, just type in LinkedIn training in the chat and I'll send you some information. And Any members of Evie AI that are premium members will get a significant discount on the training. So it'll be significantly reduced for those that are using the AI because I'll know that they're serious and they invested in the premium version of Evie AI. All right, so let's keep learning about LinkedIn. What questions do you have? What would you like to achieve from LinkedIn? I'm curious to know. And if you're coming to the LinkedIn Influencer Summit, find this post right over here and give it a like, just like this. Maybe give it a round of applause and just write that you're coming. Now, I need to still go in here and put in the URL as promised into the comments. So I'm going to go into the comments of that post, find it right over here. I'm going to go into the comments here and I'm going to have Evie AI write a comment. I'm going to say, join us at boom. Okay. I'm going to have GPT-4 write a comment. And I told it what to write, but then it's going to make it a little bit better. It's going to make the comment a little bit longer. Excited to be part of the Influencer Summit. As Joe Applebaum, I can't wait for the insights. Let's optimize our profiles, understand angle. Join us here and let's maximize LinkedIn together. Okay. Do you see the way I just wrote join us? Instead, I'm not going to say as Joe Applebaum. I'm just going to say I can't wait to share the insights. Okay. All right. And I just shared the link right over here. But do you see how easy it was for me to kind of draft that comment? That was easy peasy. Now, if I want to give myself a like, I just gave myself a like. But if I want to give myself an additional like, I just have to switch to a company page. Did you guys know that you can like from a company page? Now I filled in all the dots here. I got the heart from Joe Applebaum. I got the little light bulb sign from one of my connections, Lewis, a LinkedIn community top voice. Amazing. Thank you, Lewis. I got a little bit of a round of applause from a dog. And by the way, I trained the AI to be this dog. So I'm going to leave a philosophical comment from the dog. You see, my tone is now philosophical. And I'm going to allow the dog to leave a comment. Woof, Joe Applebaum. I'm all for this Pawsome Summit. Can't wait to fetch some new LinkedIn tricks. Make 2024 a tail wagging year. I love that. Okay, I'm going to tag Joe Applebaum from Basil the Samoyed. I'm going to press post. And now I got an additional comment. I commented on myself and I got an additional like from Basil. If I want to leave a comment from Evie AI, I just click on Evie AI. I leave a like. I'm going to give another insightful one. And I'm going to click on the generator, the little box here. I'm going to select Evie AI as the persona. You see, I can select Evie AI. And I'm going to leave a whimsical comment. I'm going to promote a product, offer tips. I say use evieai.com to help with your LinkedIn activities. Okay, I misspelled activities. That's fine. The AI is going to fix it all. I love using AI, but I also love customizing it. You have to remember to customize your artificial intelligence. Excited to be part of the Influencer Summit. As Joe Applebaum, I can't. Okay, remember, even superheroes need sidekicks. Okay, I'm just going to write, remember, even superheroes need sidekicks. Check out evii.com. Okay, Alfred to your Batman. Very whimsical. Okay, post. So you see that? You see the way Evie AI just left a comment? So the company left a comment. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go back and see if anybody has been leaving comments. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop your questions. Make sure to give this a heart. I'd love to see some hearts going on. Repost this if you're watching this live. I'm going to click on most recent, most relevant, most recent. Let's just see what people have been writing. Mark says, what's the average time to set up a core configuration of Evie AI in order to start posting? 0 minutes. 0 minutes. All you don't even need a persona. Try to create a post for free now. Just enter a topic into our post writer at evieai.com. Okay? Just like that. You don't need any time. But if you want me to create training for you, AI training, I can quickly create AI training for you, Mark. It doesn't take me much time to do. I would use ChatGPT for that. It's just very, very simple. If you don't have ChatGPT, I recommend learning ChatGPT. We do have a course that teaches you ChatGPT if you want to learn how to use it. But let's say, for example, I want to create training for you. So I would just copy and paste my mega prompt that I have right over here. This is my mega prompt. I'm going to go and open up a new ChatGPT window. I'm going to paste my mega prompt. I'm going to delete the details about this other person over here. Let's see. I'm going to delete this guy's information. I'm going to enter your information in there instead. So I'm going to go to Mark. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to click on summarize profile. Hopefully it'll summarize your profile in just a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to copy some information right over here into ChatGPT. I'm going to copy some more information from here. I'm going to click on the about section. Okay. I'm going to paste some more information in here. Let's see. Let's see if I can get some more. So this is your profile summary I created. I'm going to copy and paste your profile summary into ChatGPT. Okay, I'm going to put it right here. And now I'm just going to hit generate. And what the AI is going to do is it's going to read the instructions and it's going to just simply create the persona for you. Okay, so name, industry, title, company, keywords, professional interests, achievements, skills, communication style, tone, preferred phrases, taboos, um, personal interests, hobbies. You see that? All this information is available to you right now. And I can send you this. I can send you this right now. Let me see if we're connected on LinkedIn. It looks like we have a pending connection request, Mark. So once you accept that connection request, I'm happy to send you that. If you sign up to Evie AI, I'll be able to see your account and I can just shoot it over to you. But do you guys see how easy? Just type in AI training if you want some AI training, or if you need help with creating your AI training the way that I just created Mark's AI training. I'm happy to help you with yours. I'm always trying to be as helpful as possible to people. And this would save you a ton of time if you learn how to do these things, right? You see the way that I did that? So I have some pretty cool trainings. If you click the repost button here, I'll notice that you reposted it. And the place that I see that is inside my activity. So if I click on show all posts under my activity, you'll see I have quite a few posts over here that I posted. If I scroll down here and I click on comments, and then I click on most recent, I can actually see all the most recent comments. So Melissa says, how do I get a 50% off discount? I already have access to, should I cancel since EviAI appears to include ChatGPT? So Melissa, EviAI, if you go to eviai.com/upgrade, includes ChatGPT 4, but only within LinkedIn. So if you're only using ChatGPT 4 within LinkedIn to create posts and comments, it's just a more advanced version of it. So if you want 50% off, it's $29 a month, but 50% off is if you just pay for the year. So I'll drop this link for you here so that you can have that, Melissa. I'm going to control click on Melissa's name. Melissa asked a really smart question. But ChatGPT itself is a completely different tool. It's chat.openai.com. Okay, so I'm going to send it over here. It's a completely different tool with a completely different purpose. Evie AI is your assistant for LinkedIn that gives you a more advanced version of the AI, which is called GPT-4. To use ChatGPT for everything, you would still need to access ChatGPT because we don't have a chat function inside Evie AI. Eventually, we will have a chat function. Right now, we don't have a chat function in it yet. We just have the ability to do several things, which is the ability to leave comments, the ability to write posts, recommendations, reply to direct messages, create a profile, connection, a customizer. And it's really easy for you to be able to log in. You just go to evei.com, you press log in, and you register for an account. On the left side, you see it says Profile Optimizer. I could simply copy and paste the training data for Mark. You see that? I just copy and paste this training data right over here, paste it into the uh, Profile Optimizer, and I press generate, and it will optimize his profile based on this training data. It will create a nice profile that explains who he is, what he does, some background information about him, and it'll do it in this particular style. But I don't need to install the persona yet. I could install the persona and make it even better, but that's the idea. This is a really great tool to use that will help you be able to leverage LinkedIn in a way that you can start growing your business on a regular basis. So, if you're not using these tools, definitely recommend getting them and using them. The reason I spend so much time, effort, and energy building Evie AI is because I've spent the past several years training companies on how to leverage LinkedIn. So I would definitely say that this is the one thing that has made my clients' lives so much easier. So I really built this for my clients. I really built this for my LinkedIn training clients because I've over 1,000 clients. And I said, you know what? If I build this technology and I take all the trainings that I have and put it in there, it's very powerful. And Melissa said, is there a way for my social media assistant to use? She serves multiple clients. Yes, she can serve multiple clients using Evie AI because it's not attached to your account. She just has to connect multiple personas to Evie AI. So if you go to Evie AI and you click on personas, you can add multiple personas over here. Okay, it's not connected to one LinkedIn profile, it's connected to your persona. Okay, but I would recommend her getting an account for each client so that the client can use it as well. Not just her, but the client should log in to reply to direct messages. They can easily go in here, happy to connect. So I'm going to send a message to Mark now with his training data. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go into messaging. I'm going to paste it in here. And now I sent him all his training data inside the DM, just like that. You see that? Really, really, really powerful. Okay. Now I'm also going to give him some ideas. So the AI also wrote some ideas for LinkedIn posts. Here are 5 ideas. So I'm going to drop in 5 ideas for him, and he can copy and paste those ideas right into Evie AI's post writer. And I'm also going to give him his optimized profile. So if I go into my Evie AI account, I'm not sure what happened over here. I go to the home page and I click on his profile summary. I can give him his profile summary as well so that he has a summary of his own profile. You see that? So he has his profile summary, he has writing tips, post ideas, and um, he has all the information that he needs right then and there. So, Mark, hopefully this is valuable to you. And again, this is all available to try for free. But if you want to upgrade, you can easily upgrade. And I highly recommend you guys get the deal while it's available because it's not going to be available forever. We're offering a really great deal right now where you get unlimited posts, unlimited everything for an entire year at 50% off. So, highly recommend you guys grab the deal. My goal is to be able to help 1,000 people on LinkedIn and make a difference for them. So, Cindy, Barone is on LinkedIn right now. She's based out of Georgia. Thank you so much for checking out my live. I really appreciate it. You see, you posted once in the past month, and then once in the past 2 months, you reposted. So I recommend you post on a regular basis. It doesn't have to be every 5 minutes. It could be once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. It could be once a day, depending on how much interactions you have. If you go to my profile and you scroll down to the activity section, and then you click on show all posts, you'll be able to see every post that I've created. You see that? I have lots of different posts that I've created. And if you go back, some posts get a few hundred impressions, like this one that I posted an hour ago. And some posts get 1,000 impressions, 500 impressions, 2,000 impressions. You see that? 463, 1,300, 600. You see that? If you keep scrolling down, you'll notice my average post gets about 1,000 impressions. That's my average post. Sometimes they do better, sometimes they do worse. And if you want to see how many impressions I have total on my account, all you got to do is go to my profile and then click on the top here where it says profile viewers. And then you have the ability to see your profile viewers. But if you go to linkedin.com/dashboard, you actually have an entire dashboard that's available to you. And it shows you that I have 30,000 impressions on my posts in the past 7 days. If I want to see the past 28 days, the past month, you'll notice that I have 146,000 impressions. If you take a look at the past 90 days of how many impressions I have from my posts, I have almost a million impressions. And if I took a look at the last year of impressions, you'll notice that I have almost 5 million impressions, a little over 4 million impressions, I should say. So that's very powerful to be able to see the things that people are appreciating. Like I posted this over here with the benefits of commenting. You see that? And this was written by AI. I didn't write this. This is written by artificial intelligence. This post over here was created with the help of AI, and 100,000 people saw this. I can easily repost this with a click of a button. And I will be reposting this next year. I have a content calendar for the things I'm going to be doing next year from the things that I did last year. So I highly recommend you guys take some time and go back and look at all your posts from the year before to see which ones did well and which ones didn't do so well. And the ones that really did well, put them in to be posted again next year. By the way, if this is helpful so far, just write helpful in the chat. I'm curious to know for how many people this is actually helpful. And let everybody know that's here what you do for a living. What do you do for a living? Let us know what you do for a living. I'm going to go in here just to kind of see 26 comments so far. You scroll down, you see what people are writing, LinkedIn training. I'm going to send you guys, if you guys are Evie AI premium members, you can get a very significant discount on our LinkedIn training. Just write LinkedIn training in the chat, and I will show you guys. We have an event happening in March. If you go to evergreen.com, we have an accelerator program happening in March. And if you guys want to sign up to this 1-day accelerator program, we're going to be teaching you how to create a LinkedIn strategy. And it's going to be like an all-day event. So it's going to start at, say, 11 a.m. Eastern, and it's going to go all the way to 5 p.m. And we're going to basically walk you through how to create a strategy, how to develop your persona, the best ways to tell stories. We'll actually go with the AI and write posts for you. So we're offering a special deal before the end of the year now for Evie AI premium members to sign up to this accelerator program. And we're actually going to close the door after we get to a certain level of people because we don't want a ton of people on there. So if you want the deal, just write LinkedIn training in the chat and I'll be happy to send you the deal. Right now, I'm using Evie AI to leave comments on people's posts. So I have a lot of clients that are on LinkedIn and a lot of potential clients. And I use AI to just stay top of mind with them. You know, I tag them. I read it as a marketing CEO. It's not only about the environment, it's about, okay, good. I like that. You see the way I left a comment here? Just like that. I'm going to give her a boom. Tina Larson. I'll give her a little boom here. Okay, so just like that. I replied to this comment. I left him a comment, and that helps me stay top of mind. And both of these are my clients, by the way. Okay, so I love staying in front of my clients. I love making a difference for my clients. I love helping people, and I love helping people that are watching me on LinkedIn and that are encouraging me and that are supporting me. And I love supporting you as well. That's what the network's about. The network's about supporting each other. So, what questions do you have about LinkedIn, about success? I'm happy to answer any questions that you guys might have. I'm going to go in here and click on most recent comments here. Okay, currently in the job market. So, Cindy, if you're currently in the job market, the first thing that I would do, let me take a look at your profile and help you out a little bit. Okay, so Cindy's currently in the job market. I love your profile. I love that you're verified. I would tell people who you help and how you help them. Like what do you actually help with? I'm not really sure what you help with, so I would do that. Who you help and how you help them. Um, I would also add a little bit more information about the type of job that you're looking for here. I see that you're a high energy, self driven, 30 years of contribution, but I'm not really sure the type of job you're looking for. So I would definitely include that. I would also write a post about the type of job you're looking for. If you're looking for an opportunity, I'd write a post about that, and your network will see that. Looking to join a team in ops. It looks like it's down over here. Looking to join a team in ops. That's great that you write that. Let me go over here. I noticed that you have recommendations. That's very, very good. You got one on November 8th. You have 38 recommendations. That's better than the average person. I would try to get a few more endorsements. It looks like you have one endorsement for enablement. I would find your top 3 skills that you want to get endorsements for, put them on the top, and then get your connections to endorse you for those skills because you want to be highly endorsed for particular skills. I would also go to canva.com, canva.com, and have a little bit of a better, better background banner. Your photo's a little too cropped, So I would kind of back up your photo and have a little bit of a more professional photo. You can go to PFP Maker to have a little bit of a better photo. And then I would feature a post, some like your resume. I would post your resume and feature it right here. You can go to Canva to create a resume. You can use ChatGPT to help you create a resume. So I would definitely do that and start posting about what you love most about about those things. And then I would also expand my connections if I were you. I see you have 3,000 connections. That's great. I would set a goal to get to 5,000 and start connecting with people in HR, people at the companies you want to work with. If you worked for a mortgage company in the past, it looks like you're in financial services and sales for financial services. That's really great. Operation Mortgage. So it looks like you've been working in the mortgage industry, which is great. I would connect with mortgage CEOs. So check this out. I would type in mortgage. I would type in CEO. Maybe I spelled mortgage wrong. Okay, mortgage CEO. And then I would type in the words like this: I'm hiring, or we are hiring. I think it's we are hiring. Okay. So if you just quote the words we are hiring, Cindy, you'll notice that there are mortgage CEOs that write we are hiring on their profile. Okay. 2,100 mortgage CEOs that write we are hiring somewhere on their profile. Look at this: Abdi Sashish, we are hiring. You see that? We are hiring. We are hiring. And this is specifically in the mortgage industry. If this is helpful, write helpful in the chat. I'm curious to know. That's a little hack that I tell people that are looking for jobs of who they should be connecting with. Because if a CEO writes on LinkedIn that they are hiring, well, they want you to reach out to them, Cindy. And that would be very helpful. But optimize your profile with the tips that I gave you. That would be really helpful. How do you move those up? There's a button that says reorder skills. Definitely help you. Okay. Awesome. 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 10 a.m. call signing off. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, all of you, for being here with me. I really appreciate you guys. I'm looking forward to staying in touch with you guys. Make sure that you try eviai.com. And if you want to get 50% off the year, I highly recommend you upgrading. If you're looking for a job, this is a great investment for you to be able to leave comments on all those CEOs' posts with AI. It'll also show that you are active, and it'll show that you are a motivated human being. So I would suggest, you can get, if you can't afford the annual, just get the monthly one, but start taking action every day on LinkedIn, and highly recommend. And also join our influencer summit. Make sure you go to influencersummit2024.com and save yourself a spot. I'd love to see you guys there. Once again, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. My name is Joe Applebaum. I'm the CEO of Ajax Union, the founder of Evie AI. I love training teams on how to use LinkedIn and how to use artificial intelligence. You watch me do several things today. You watch me comment with artificial intelligence. Watch me write a post and then post it A to Z. You watch me create AI training for LinkedIn. If you haven't hit that repost button, hit that repost button so more people can see this, because I'm here to add value to other people's lives. You watched me create a custom connection note with artificial intelligence and send connection requests. You watched me do searches for people that are looking to hire other people. So tag someone below in the comments, mention someone's name that needs to watch this. Take the URL from the top and email it to a few people that you think need to watch this video, because I'm here to help you learn how to use LinkedIn daily to be more successful. Just 15 minutes a day can be so helpful to your business. 15 minutes of posting, engaging, messaging, connecting. You saw me, the way that I created comments on my own post with artificial intelligence. You saw the way that I customized it. These are things that I do on a daily basis, and it doesn't take that much time. Sure, I've been presenting for almost an hour now and talking to you guys and showing you and answering questions. What I want you to know is that you can do this too. You don't have to be a genius. So if you want LinkedIn training, write LinkedIn training. If you want AI training, write AI training in the chat. If you want to have support or you need anything, just write what you need in the chat. I'm always happy to help you, and I'm going to be reviewing this chat as well. So once again, have a blessed weekend. Let me know what you do for a living. If you have your number one keyword, put it in the chat. Do you do HVAC? Do you do marketing? Let me know what you do in the chat. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to see what you do in the chat and check out your profiles. And once again, thank you for being here today with me. I appreciate you, and we'll see you again very, very soon. If you're celebrating Hanukkah, have a happy Hanukkah. If you're celebrating Christmas, Merry Christmas. And if you're celebrating New Year's, Happy New Year's. And if you're not celebrating anything, have a happy and joyous life. Hopefully, you can celebrate your life. Anyway, talk to you soon. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, and we'll see you again soon. Boom.